Clarence Wolf Guts is a member of the Ogallala Sioux tribe and has spent most of his 80 years living in his hometown of Wanblee. Most, but not all. 62 years ago, he did what 16 million other Americans did to defend democracy and humanity.
18 years and 5 months when I joined the service.
A recent high school graduate, Clarence enlisted in the United States Army in the midst of World War II.
When I went in, I said, "You're Dakota." Okay. The general, two-star general, you're going to be my radio operator. Huh? You're going to be my radio operator. You're going to talk in Indian.
Clarence became one of 12 Sioux code talkers from South Dakota.
The code talkers are ironic in that the government is going to draw upon this skill, the ability to speak a Native American language, which until 1934, the avowed government policy had been, do not let them speak. Punish students who try and learn their native languages.
Perhaps the better-known code talkers are the Navajos.
Code talking, however, is not limited to Navajos. There are Sioux code talkers, there are Comanche code talkers, for example. They come from all tribes. I mean, you'll see tribes from all across the country.
Because many Native Americans had never seen military machinery, they did not have words in their language to describe them. So new words needed to be created to facilitate communications.
We was in a carry-all. Whatever the general and the chief of staff, the messages that go through there, they're important. Every time they give us a message, send it. We send it in Indian language. They talk continuously. We did too.
For the Germans and Japanese, this was one of the codes they struggled to break. But without their knowledge of the language, it became an impossible task.
One of the great things about a language-based code is that it's fast. Codes are based on an understanding of language and then an application of mathematics. If you are going to send a code using traditional cryptography, it's going to take you in the field a half hour or more to receive a message and then decode it. If you've got native language speakers involved, the translation is almost instant. The first 2 days of the Iwo Jima campaign, the Navajo code talkers relay about 800 tactical messages, and it just drives the Japanese nuts. The code's classified almost immediately because of the advantage that it gives to American forces operating in the field. And it remains classified for decades.
Code talkers worked round the clock under heavy combat action in both the Pacific and European theaters. Military commanders considered them so important that they were assigned bodyguards.
When we went into Japan, nobody can come within 10 feet of us without our bodyguards knowing it.
Everything is memorized, so that means that any Native American code talker is a potential key to the code. So you have to protect those code talkers, because if one falls into enemy hands and if they break under torture, which soldiers will break under torture, then an entire code can be compromised. So you have to protect these code talkers at all costs.
If the people knew that I was one of the code talkers, they could have killed me if they wanted to.
Even their bodyguards were under explicit orders to kill code talkers in the event of their capture. And capture was a reality. All the training in the world could not have prepared Clarence for the cruelty and hardship of war.
When I put that trigger, it's not easy shooting at another human being. We had to do it to survive. When I was in that foxhole, I was ready to kill. I did lots of times. Grenades, I threw one. I didn't think I could throw that far. But I did. I said, Tonkashila, that's God. 통가스와 피라마야로 닦고 참게 해. Forgive me, Lord, for doing what I've done. Forgive me. I went through hell, you know? But I come back. What I suffered, what I've done was with my people of the United States.